Let's plan for September. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm thrilled to be sitting down with my planners and getting organized. Ooh, that glare. I was just telling my husband yesterday I would literally do YouTube for free, meaning like if I never got paid from it, I would still do it because I am quite literally filming videos, filming myself doing stuff that I'm already going to be doing anyway, 9 times out of 10. I will say, I would not edit to the extent that I edit. I would probably not edit even a video like this. I used to not edit, but then I got a dog and all that barking and all that, I promise, y'all don't wanna hear that. So I have to cut out pieces, but back before I had a dog, yeah, I would do that. Anywho, today is September the 3rd. I'm a little discombobulated, so I'm trying to get organized. I have not planned anything all week, so we're gonna try to do that today. And I did give my iPad a little refresh, so all of my devices are ready for September. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm using a digital planner that I created. It is undated and it's for free, so I'll have it linked down below and feel free to check it out. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, even though I've been saying I'm gonna be honest with y'all multiple times. I don't know if I'm using the stickers that I have received. And is this even, what even is this? So as you know, pretty much every month, date modified. Pretty much every month I get stickers from J Design Shop. Yes, I'm saying I can never get it right. In the planner world, there are so many companies that have shop or design, like studio or something in their names, it can be confusing. Anyway, J Design Shop has been sending me their monthly sticker kit for literally like a year, but I don't know if I'm gonna use any for September. We're gonna see. I say this all the time. I really just wanna write in my planner, but then when I start writing, I don't really like my handwriting that much and it's just not a vibe. And I like setting up my planner and doing this for the fun of it all and the creativity of it all. But anyway, here are the stickers. Here's the color palette. I do love the color palette, so I will likely be using these. And there are hex codes that I can use to color match. I don't have any issue with these stickers in particular. However, I don't know. I love the colors, but I just don't feel like being bothered. Maybe we'll do like a mini version of what we normally do. I am gonna use these, I think, simply because they're, what if I color code it? That'd be crazy. Simply because I love the color of them. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna set up the monthly calendar. I have not been planning my week in here, so I might as well go ahead and delete that. I haven't been planning my day in here. Gonna go ahead and delete that. That's my monthly mood board, which I fill out as the month goes on. This is my reflection that I fill out as the month goes on. So quite literally for this particular planner, for my digital planner, we're just gonna set up the monthly spread. Labor Day is in September, and then is that it? Don't we think that's it for September? I think that's it for September. I'm a little bit worried about this gray, but since it's so faint, it should match the vibes. On the 1st, we did have his first mission and we went out and about, but we're not gonna mark that for now. On Tuesday, we didn't have anything worth notating, I don't think. No. On the 3rd, which is today, we have really nothing worth notating for real. Ooh, first of all, I'm not gonna get my video out that I was planning to get out, so that's a thing. But Wednesday does release. We're a huge Wednesday fans in this house. We love watching Wednesday. I don't know. There are some random shows that I watch. I am not a TV person, but there are some shows that I'll be watching and I'll be like, ooh, I like this. So perhaps I'll put Wednesday. You know what I might like more? I'm not gonna lie to you. I might like more if I wrote with a finer tip. This is 0.2. And what if I went down to like not 0.3, I don't think. Like well, actually, I don't know that. If I went down to something like that, I don't mind that. Maybe? I don't know. That seems crazy. Why am I messing up stuff? We're just gonna go with our regular 0.2. Okay. Even though I feel like that's super thick, but whatever. Wednesday. My handwriting, I don't mind it. I'm not a person who doesn't like their handwriting, like necessarily. It's just that, I don't know, it just annoys me. I've never been a person who just doesn't like their handwriting necessarily, but I don't know. I just feel like my handwriting is interesting. So while we're here, I'm gonna pick up, you know what we could do? I think I'm gonna pick up this maroon color here. Oops. What is that? Let's go back here. And then I'm gonna go to custom. And then I'm gonna go to the dropper and I'm gonna pick up this. And let's see, maybe we'll highlight. Nope. I'm trying to do something new here. I don't like that. Oh, Lord, fix it, Jesus. Okay, Wednesday releases. No, I just don't like anything. All right, we'll come back to it. All right, that's today. Wednesday releases. So we need to watch Wednesday. Actually, like 4 episodes released sometime in August a few weeks ago. And now the second half of the season is releasing. So really, we need to get started on that. Anyway, do they have a birthday one? That would be cool. Tomorrow is my husband's birthday. I don't know that there's a birthday sticker in here. And even if there is, I'm probably overlooking it. So no, I don't think there's one in here. So I'm just gonna write it in and I'm gonna put hubby, oops. I'm gonna put hubby birthday. The cool thing is you don't have to worry about your writing because you can always fix it afterwards. Like as far as if anything's not lined up correctly or anything like that. One issue that I feel like I'm having is that I'm writing in my normal size, but I feel like stuff is not big enough and I want to be able to see it if I'm zoomed out. That's really important to me. It's something I'm really particular about is when I'm zoomed out like this, I should be able to see my writing. You know what? Let's try this out since we're here. Let's see what this color looks like. Y'all, I think, y'all, that's kind of cute. Oh my gosh, are we gonna do that? We're gonna try. It's really better for me to do this all in black just because I feel like I'm probably gonna end up changing it back to black at the end of this, but we're gonna do it in maroon. It's very easy to change it back to black if I want. Okay, on tomorrow, on my husband's birthday, I have a meeting and I'm gonna put that, I'm gonna put that on here. Where'd is that it? No. Where'd my maroon go? Okay, I know I ain't tripping. Oh, it's right there. I need to move it up. Easy fix. If I move it up, well, nope. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do the dropper tool again. So it's up here. All right, I have a content creation meeting. with one of my colleagues for this business that I started this year, which is called the Financial Social Work Collaborative. I'm a financial social worker, and the Financial Social Work Collaborative exists as a space for financial social workers, and we're where you go after you get certified as a financial social worker, basically. So it's like a community, and we work really closely with the founder of the Center for Financial Social Work, and she supports everything that we do. She loves us, we love her. Anyway, that's happening on the 4th, and I have decided that I was just gonna highlight this just to kind of break up all of this maroon. So that's pretty much what I did, why I did that. And then we are going to a baseball game, and that is going to be a part of his gifts. The minor league baseball team where we live, they gave us like a credit to get some tickets, and so we could only get the cheapest tickets, but we did get those tickets. So we are going to a baseball game for free, and that's how we're going to spend our time for my husband's birthday. I'm gonna be honest, we are one of those people who we do let loose on the weekends, but we're not really go out in the middle of the week. There's no issue that we have with it, but we're pretty routine, like come home, walk, dinner, you know, shower, like whatever. We're pretty routine in that, but we're gonna go out for tomorrow for his birthday. All right, so on the 5th, my best friend has a birthday, one of them. And so I'm gonna mark that. And then my husband will have another mission. I'm not gonna mark that, of course. I'm looking at my work calendar, and I do have work stuff, but I don't put work stuff on here unless it's irregular. So I'm not putting a regular meeting on here or regular client sessions and student sessions and such. I'm only gonna put on here something really crazy, like when we have our quarterly SPED meetings, they're normally at 4 p.m., which is, for me, something irregular, or if we have a training or something. So I'm not gonna mark that. That being said, for the 5th, that's all we're gonna do. My husband does have another mission for Friday, but I'm just marking this for now. On the 6th, we have a family date. We get together with my husband's family every month, and this actually started in September, where we actually like plan it and this started in January, when we started planning it and being like really specific about it. And so normally before we leave each date, we plan a new one. This one's gonna be a taco themed family date, and it's gonna be to celebrate the September birthdays, which is me, my husband, and our little cousin. I don't have any family that lives here where we live in Georgia, or I don't think I have a single family member in the state of Georgia as a whole. If I do, I don't know about them. I don't think I have family in South Carolina, in North Carolina. Yeah, I'm like, my folks are Virginia and North, although I do think I have a family, like a piece of my family in Alabama, I wanna say, but normally we're further north. So anyway, family date, celebrating September birthdays, that's the thing. Moving on to Sunday. Well, am I gonna mark church every day on Sunday? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, on the 7th, we're going to see the Atlanta Falcons play the Buccaneers season opener, and that is at 1 p.m. I guess you could consider this my husband's big gift, but I got free tickets, so I don't know if that really counts. But this is kind of what spearheaded this whole sports related mission theme situation that I am doing. On the 8th, we have counseling. As you know, we go check in with our counselor as we see fit. Then afterwards, I have a founders meeting. There's actually a networking event that my colleague is putting on. If I can join these, sometimes I will, but oftentimes, as you can see, they're literally in the middle of my day and I can't join. But sometimes if I can, I'll try to like join and listen and whatever, but it's not that big of a deal. But I am gonna mark it, but it's not gonna be exactly because I'm gonna be in attendance. So that's the 8th. The last mission is the 7th, so I won't have to worry about these missions and stuff after the 7th. On the 9th, I am going to be attending this training event. It's like a monthly training, and I don't know what the topic is going to be for every month, but the first one I attended and I got a free CEU, it was on autism. So I don't know if it's going to be autism every time, but I'm not going to, yeah, I'll call it a case training because I guess that's what the technical term is. Case training. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this actually because this is the same thing for, at some point, the cool thing about my planning is that I can start to duplicate over and over and over again because things look pretty similar. And then I have coaching hours for the collaborative. I have coaching hours on Tuesday starting at 4, and then on Wednesday I have a public networking event for the center. I was thinking maybe I could just duplicate this and change the 2 to a 6. This is a different type of networking. If you're interested in financial social work or the certification process or anything, then feel free to join us for the networking event. You can always go to the financialsocialworkcollaborative.com and scroll down and you'll see all of our upcoming events, particularly if they're public events. Some of them are member events, so you have to be a member, AKA certified as a financial social worker or in the process. But some of them are just kind of like interest meetings for people who want to become financial social workers or people who want to learn about the collab and what we have to offer before becoming a member. Although membership is free currently, so I, urge people to become a member before it may no longer be free. We don't know when that will be, but at some point I guess we will have to have at least some kind of paid membership or something to support the cost of having the membership. But on the 11th, I see I have multiple meetings at work. Also, there is a webinar for the Financial Social Work Center for Financial Social Work, sorry. And she has a monthly webinar, I think on the 3rd Thursday of every month. So it is free. Oftentimes you get a CEU and stuff. So check it out if you are looking for CEUs. On the 12th, we have some fun things happening. First of all, I'm in a virtual book club, and you know what I'm gonna do for here? I'm gonna grab some books. I am gonna at least possibly, I wonder if I can use birthday too. Maybe. I am gonna grab the books right here or here. I'm gonna grab them all at the same time. So let's copy, and then we're gonna come back over here and paste. And I knew they were gonna do that. Let me zoom out and paste. Ooh, whew, hold on. Paste. Then I'm gonna shrink them down so I can get rid of some. No shopping. I do use the books here. I just kind of cut out the study and use the books. Cutting out all of these though, because I don't need them. Actually, I do need that, but I don't mark it on my planner. Do y'all remember when my crop button was not working last month and I was about to crash out? No, just me? Okay. Anyway, oh my God. I'm not crazy. Did y'all not see all that just disappear? Well, I am crazy probably, but where'd all my stuff go? I'm gonna try this again and then probably gonna, oh my God, now it's back. I'm not crazy. Y'all saw that, right? Yeah, y'all saw that. I want to put this for my husband's birthday, but it's a little crammed over here. Maybe we can do like, I don't know. That seems weird and feels weird, but let's see. Let's duplicate that and put one up there. Maybe we make it a little bit smaller. See, isn't that crammed? That ain't gonna work. I'm gonna delete that. In fact, I might delete this one too and just use it for my birthday. How about that? The only person who's getting a birthday cake is me. All right, I'm gonna put this book up here. Ooh, it doesn't really fit. Oh, yes it does, yes it does, yes it does. I'll put this book up here. And in my virtual book club, back to what I was saying, in my virtual book club, we're supposed to be meeting Friday at 7. I have tentatively RSVP because one of my best friends, one of my cousins, and one of my nieces, they are supposed to be coming in town for my birthday celebration. My friend is definitely going to come. I can't imagine a world where she would not come. So she'll definitely be here. The others are waiting to get approval from work. So we will see. But at any rate, I'm gonna put guests in town. If they're in town, I'm not joining the book club. Like, depending on what we're doing, unless we're just chilling, taking a break, I'm not gonna join the book club meeting, but I might participate. Now, I was invited to an event on the 13th that my friend is putting on. And so maybe I'll put that. It's like a women's workshop. I would love to go and support her and would, except if I have people in town, I don't know if I'm going to go. I did give a heads up to my friend who knows my other friend who's putting on the event to see if she might want to go since she's the only one confirmed. So we might go. If it's just me and her, we might, but the event is $50 and lunch is provided, but I just feel like, I don't know that I want to ask multiple people who are already coming down for my birthday to spend an additional $50 on a women's mental health workshop, but if they come. Now, here's the thing, for my birthday, I am thinking about having some kind of like dinner party, like something, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of not really, I don't know if I really want to. The concept is planned in my head, but I'm really not committed to it. But I was thinking, even if my niece, friend, and cousin are here, maybe I won't invite other people, but maybe we might have some kind of like little dinner party or go out to dinner or something. So anyway, I haven't committed to it, but we're gonna see. All right, next thing is there is a silent book club happening on the 14th. And I'm be honest, I've been trying to make it to one of these for months, probably like a year. They're once a month and they're free, and they're normally at, like a coffee shop or a park or whatever the case is. And I keep trying to go, but it's not really working out. But the thing is, if my people are gone, I might try to go to this one. Now, it is my birthday weekend, so I don't know if I'll make it. I don't know. I am very particular about my birthday. I just like chilling and going with the flow. Like, I'm not gonna stress myself out about nothing. So yes, I'll go if at all possible, but if it's something else going on, then I just can't make it. The 15th, that is my actual birthday, which is a milestone birthday. I don't know why, but I feel like my 35th year will be my best year yet. Only time will tell, huh? But let's see. I was trying to kind of go around that, but that's good enough. This seems massive to me, so let's go down. Thinking about taking off work. I've never worked on my birthday, so I probably won't be working, but I don't have any huge issue with working on my birthday. I just never have because I don't know. I just haven't done that. Maybe my husband will take me to dinner or something on my birthday, probably, or something. I don't know. Whatever he wants. That's the thing. I will plan stuff, but I don't really like planning stuff because people plan stuff for me, So I don't lock into anything. That's why I say I'm kind of particular, because I don't know. I feel like if I'm in town, people want to celebrate me and hang out with me, which I love that for me. And I sometimes go out of town for my birthday, but it's not like a huge to-do, I guess. So I just try to, chill and take it easy. And I don't try to put a bunch of plans and stuff in place because, I don't know, I feel like people end up doing it for me. I don't know if that makes any sense. Probably not. But anyway, moving along to the 17th, we have an early dismissal from work. On the 19th, I'm hanging with a friend. We were thinking about going to this pumpkin patch thing. So that might be something that we do, but either way, this is the date that we picked out to hang in September. On the 20th, we're having book club here at my house. I am the planner for the September book club meeting. So that's gonna be here. Actually, yeah, that'll be here on the 20th. This is gonna be like fall picnic themed. Pretty excited about it. On the 22nd, I have another founders meeting. On the 23rd, it's my friend Michelle's birthday. And then on the 14th is my sister's birthday. So we'll mark that as well. 24th, I'm gonna give my dog her meds. I always mark that because I never want to forget Sis's heartworm meds. I'm probably gonna go back after all is said and done and add a little bit more of this color, this highlight throughout, but for now we're gonna move on. On the 25th, I'm actually going to a Lil Wayne concert, so that's exciting. We had a lot of credit card points. As you can see, I'm gonna turn the images back off. I didn't think that was gonna pick that up. A lot of credit card points, as you can see, because I've been able to redeem multiple events or tickets for different events with the free credit card points. But I don't think we used really any, not too many over the summer. We may have used some points for a few events, but basically a lot of the things that we wanted to attend were happening in September, like the Lil Wayne concert. On the 26th, I have a babysitting gig. I'm babysitting my friend's son, the one I was talking about earlier. Actually, my fall break technically starts here, so I'm gonna mark it as such because it technically starts on this Monday, but you know me, in my head it starts on Friday because girl. On the 27th, we have a wedding. My coworker is getting married. So, well, she and her fiance are getting married. I guess I don't know how you say it properly, but getting married at 5 p.m. at one of our favorite places. So my husband and I are thrilled to go. So that's a thing. And then the other tickets that I got were Braves tickets. We are going to see the Atlanta Braves. And this is one of their last games. I think it is their last game. So it was either that one or nothing, basically. It was a lot trying to plan out all these different activities and stuff. But this is what we chose to do, and as a way to celebrate our birthday, pretty much. Monday I don't have work, Tuesday I don't have work, and that's the end of September. So that's gonna be my planner for September. I am thrilled. One thing though is that I'm really excited about is I had created this bingo card, which was new for me. And one cool thing is that I have always wanted to go to a Major League Baseball game, and at the end of the month, I will have attended a Major League Baseball game. I'm looking at these other ones to see if I'm on track for any of these, and I do feel like I'm on track to hit 95K and some of these other ones, but not quite there. So I think I will get bingo though. Wait, am I gonna get bingo? Oh my God, this is tragic. Okay, I think I'm gonna get bingo here. I was like, I thought I was gonna get bingo. I think I'm gonna end up getting bingo here. Could potentially get it here. My goal is maybe to fill up this whole page, this whole card. That would be asking a lot, but as you can see, I'm studying for my clinical exam, so my hope is to go take and pass it soon. And if I do that, I'm probably gonna celebrate by drinking fancy champagne, or we might do that for our anniversary. But I actually plan maybe to take the exam in November, and our anniversary is in November, so it kind of would work out. And then I think I'm on track to get 1,000 new subscribers by the end of the month. By the end of the year. That's kind of asking a lot, but we'll see. But anyway, that's my bingo card. So I'm excited to be checking off this one soon. So that's my planner for September. Actually, while we're here, I need to go ahead and update my habit tracker. So do we want to use this yellow or this maroon? Let's do the maroon, I think. I don't know, this yellow kind of eats. I really like this mustard kind of color for fall. gonna be it for my planner. And we can put that up. Now, the fun is really starting. Not really, but now we need to, I kind of want to leave this up here. Now we need to set up my physical planner, but I feel like my husband's about to be home and I'm gonna run and do his birthday thing, and then maybe I'll come back or something, but I'm gonna sit that over there. Oh shoot, ooh, that almost hit the floor, girl. I don't know, kind of trying to leave it somewhere, but it's kind of weird. All right, so this is my physical planner. I guess we can zoom in a little bit. And what's fun is that I have officially signed up for a subscription box, a planner subscription box, my first ever. So starting in October, I will get that box, which will have, starting in this month in September, I will get a box which will have October goodies in there and inserts and such for this particular size planner, which is a personal rings, that are curated for October. So basically starting at the end of this month, when I do my next plan with me, which I might separate the two, it might be like a physical plan with me and a digital plan with me, but starting at the end of this month, I will be able to kind of set up my planner using my new goodies and such. Hello. Hello. I didn't even hear you come home. So that being said, I think we want to get rid of this pink highlighter. That's the first thing I do every month. Usually I change my highlighter, which is kind of chaotic because I feel like I don't even use a highlighter all that much, but I normally do. So let's go with green. I think I do have like a mustard color, which could be cute to use, I feel like, to match my digital planner, but I'd have to go hunting for it, I think. And I think I used it already recently. So for now, I think we'll go with the green one. And let's see what else is in here. I already updated this recently, so we don't need to do that for real, I don't think. I'm trying to see if there's anything here we need to update. Book boarding for new card tag. This is for Q3. Not anything in particular, no. And then for this section, what I've been doing is adding in, I've been adding in birthdays. And then what I'll do is I'll add in any work related stuff for the month. And I've just been doing it on a monthly basis. So if I pull up my school calendar, I don't know, besides fall break, which I guess is worth notating, I don't know if there's anything else going on. Yeah, I didn't put his birthday on my calendar, but it's fine. Life goes on my digital planner. So we have the 17th, and then we have the 29th. So we have early dismissal. And then we have fall break. I should take this out so I can write better, but you know, such is life. Then one thing we do need to do, but we might be taking a break. Wait. Oh, I just did October in advance. I didn't confuse myself. I'm going into September. I know we're in September, but I like plan for October. So I did this right. I updated this for September, but then I went ahead and updated that for October. So it's fine. So I need to fill out this basically. Yes. And then a couple other things. So yeah, we got some stuff to do. Babe, yeah. We going walking? We can, yeah. What time? Okay. Let me finish this. All right, so for September, I was using these stickers back here, as you know, probably, from Elaine Michelle Studio, who needs to send me some more stickers, TBH. And so I'm just trying to get through these stickers, basically, and use them, because she sent these to me and gifted these to me a long time ago. So I'm basically just trying to use them. So for September, I chose purple, which is my favorite color. And so I'm just gonna use the purple ones, or I used already all of the purple ones so far. So these are gonna be like the most important dates from September. That's what these are. Each month I'm just highlighting the most important dates. And I put this paper under here just to add a little barrier because writing on this desk is a little sketchy. So what I then do is I take the most important 11 dates or events and I write those out here. The reason for that is because I feel like this is like my idea of prioritizing stuff. Like that silent reading book club thing, I'm probably not gonna make it, so I'm not gonna add it on here because I'm probably not gonna make it. There are some things that are not a top priority for me, and so for whatever reason my brain likes to prioritize. One thing that I do every month is I have been, you know what, I wanted to use this for September. I got this for free at this event that I went to, and I was like, you know, which month can I use it for? And I'm gonna be honest, I was thinking I would use it for my birthday month because that would be like a fun vibe for me, but I don't know. I don't even feel like filling it out. Plus it feels pointless. So maybe I'll save that for a rainy day. Okay, now for my monthly section, what I have been doing, because it's been so easy, which this might look different with my new system, we shall see, is I have been just moving my month up. I talked about that a lot in my previous video and how that made more sense to me instead of moving everything back, if that makes any sense. So I am going to put this back in here. Like I said, I'm excited for my sub box because I, first of all, already paid for it last month in August, but then also I'm just excited to get new monthly stuff and whatever, so I'm excited about that. All right, so this is a similar type of vibe, but I kind of put everything on here, and for August it was on the front of this page, but for September it'll be on the back. So this will stay here because once I fill this out, which I might do off camera, it seems kind of repetitive to do this on camera because I literally pretty much, I do put work, business, I put everything on here. So it's like my whole calendar, all my calendars put together. I have a lot of calendars. So I do put everything on here, not specific information, just like at a glance. So technically would be different and would be in addition to the information that I just put on my monthly calendar. So I could fill that out momentarily. Not really all that convinced. And then we can get rid of some of these, I do believe. I've been holding onto these for weeks, so I'm gonna leave those there. We can get rid of this because this was from July and August. So I'll archive all of this. I'll archive this. Oh, look, we're starting over fresh. And this was last week. Oh, I didn't finish it. Yeah, did that. Did I make my upload goal for last week? Let's see. Last week I uploaded, probably not. I've been falling behind. I've been doing bad. Last week, yeah, wait, no. I uploaded on the 30th and the 25th. Yes, so I did that. I think I also worked out more than 3 times, but I just marked the 3 times. And then I did not do this. So I can either leave it unchecked or put a mark through it. I'll put a mark through it. And then I halfway did this, so we'll do that. I did not do this. And I did do this. I've been marking through the ones that I did do. So I'm not gonna mark through that because I didn't do it. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. But we can get rid of all of this because, and I might throw away these. I haven't really decided, but we can get rid of all of this and archive or discard all of this because it's no longer applicable. So this would be for, I'm gonna put this over here just to save it. This would be for September 1st through the 7th, and I need to plan for the week, as you can see. And then this would be my daily stuff. This would be my today stuff. I already did that, so we can check off that. Ooh, I'm in the throes of doing that, so I'll be finished with that soon with Plus Size Player. And then another thing that we will need to do is move all of this. We'll leave the notes back here, but we'll need to move all of the weekly and the daily pages up. So I'm gonna come up here to the end of the weekly section and I'll put these are just weeklies that I had put as a placeholder in October. And then we'll add these 2 dailies. And then we'll add these notes. I'm not big into taking notes, as you can see. I mean, I do take notes, but I guess I don't take that many notes. But I'm just gonna leave these in here for now. I could probably stand to get rid of some. Like all of these notes pages that I'm not using. So I could probably take these out if I wanted to lighten up my load a bit, but I'll keep them in here for now. This is my expense pages. And so yeah, one thing that's left to do is to fill out this September at a glance, which like I said, I could do now or I could do later. I'll probably do it later. Actually, I might do it in, you know, I film a planning vlog or 2 every month, and it's just me update my planners, talking about what I'm planning for and all of that. And I need to start a new one for September. AKA I haven't had one. I haven't filmed anything, I don't think, for September thus far. No, probably not. So I did end my other one on August 31st, and that'll go up, you know, at some point in the next week or so. But I do probably need to start a September one. I cannot wait for this to be fallish because I feel like it's just not too fallish. I've just made an executive decision that I am gonna leave that there. I'm gonna take this out just because it's like a monstera leaf, I think. And for whatever reason, I just simply don't feel like that goes with the September month or like going into the fall season. So I am gonna remove that. I removed all the pink and purple and such. And then I'm gonna remove this just because I don't even know what this is. Oh, like a contact card or something. I'm gonna remove this just because it was like very colorful and I felt like it was kind of killing my little neutral vibe. The little coffee thing is cool, and I think everything else in here is cool. So this will be my setup for September. But yeah, like I was saying, I am thrilled about, I'm gonna take these out too because I never use these. I'm gonna take these out too from the top of this because I never use them. And what is that? I think that, oh, those are, oh, my doctor's bill that I paid. So, oh no, I have one more to pay. That was cheap, it's $11. The other one was $170. So, for whatever reason, yeah, I'm gonna take that out too. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I think I just, I'm trying to give it a little refresh. But yeah, I'm excited for the end of September, end of this month, when I will be able to get all of my new goodies for my sub box. And I feel like I'll be able to update this to make it a little bit more fallish. I don't know, that just intrigues me. One thing is I have a lot of these little gold clips. I think I have a whole pack of them, and I'm just gonna put one because that serves no purpose. I think maybe I'll put one just here just to add a little something because it's just a little boring to me. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this video. I feel like I've been talking and planning and yapping for like 2 hours. I think so. I really think I turned on this camera at 4:05 and it's 5:27. And I've been going straight through. My camera's turned off because it only records for 30 minutes before it turns off. But outside of that, I've been filming straight through. I've just, like, when it turns off, I turn it right back on. That means I've been talking for a long time. That means I'm going, and I will start a new planning vlog, and I'll do some other planning things in that. So if you want to, you know, kind of catch up with my planning and all that, then feel free to do that. I'm going to end this vlog here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and if you're liking what you're seeing, and I will catch you guys right back here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye guys.